games is we do have the Buffalo Bills taking at 3-0 on the season, taking on the 1-2 Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore. Right now, the Buffalo Bills have a 55% chance per ESPN API to win this game. Mark, give me some reasons why the Buffalo Bills can go into Baltimore and upset the Ravens.
Well, here's my three keys. Buffalo's defense needs to slow down Lamar and Derrick Henry. Both of them had career games last week. Jackson had 87 yards and a touchdown. Henry had 25 attempts for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they got to slow that down. Also, if Buffalo wants to win, Josh Allen has to keep playing like an MVP. I think there's a funny word that I've listened to on one of my shows that they use. They say MVP. I feel like Josh Allen right now is the MVP, and he needs to keep playing like that. And then also their running game is playing really well. James Cook had 39 rush yards, a touchdown, 48 reception yards. They keep that going and make Josh Allen not have to do everything. They could win.
Lamar Jackson has been a very prolific athlete for the Baltimore Ravens in the regular season. In September, October, and November, he normally plays out of his mind and early earns that MVP level of play. So far this season, the defense has kind of let them down. The defense for the Baltimore Ravens has kind of been that staple year after year after year after year. So key number one to beat the Buffalo Bills for the Baltimore Ravens is that defense has to step up. We were talking about how deep the Ravens defense was earlier this season, that their number twos were just as good as the number ones on every other team. Right now, they're not playing like that. They need to step up and they need to play like the Baltimore Ravens defense like they have been doing. Trenton Smith definitely needs to step up and really fill that Patrick Queen role this game. Next up is I want to see Rashad Bateman and Zay Flowers really start to exploit, right? I want them to exploit that Buffalo Bills new secondary. I believe the Buffalo Bills have like 18 new starters this season. Something crazy. Exploit that secondary. Make them earn those dollar bills, y'all. So Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman need to go off for the Baltimore Ravens to have a chance against the Buffalo Bills. So Mark, with that being said, the Bills have a 55% chance of beating the Ravens. Who do you got in this game and why?
This one was tough. They both are playing really well, and I think it's really hard for me to decide on either side. So I think I'm just going to go with the Ravens because they're at home.
And I want to shit on the Buffalo Bills because Kevin's in there, Carson's in here, Alpha Rob's in like in here. Tons of Buffalo Bills fans that are in here, but the September MVP or Sep MVP that they said, Josh Allen gets it year after year after year. Early in the season, Josh Allen always puts a team on his shoulders and they do well. When I spoke about the Buffalo Bills this offseason, I was worried about that young receiving core. I was not expecting Josh Allen to step up and drag the receiving core along. I was not expecting that. Right now, the Buffalo Bills have earned their 3-0 keep. The defense is playing well. The offense is like playing well. And yeah, I think James Cook just scored another rushing touchdown on the Dallas Cowboys from last season. So I think that Josh Allen and James Cook is going to run all over the Baltimore Ravens defense this particular game. And I think the Buffalo Bills go into Baltimore Sunday Night Football and they beat the Ravens. And then we are seeing we're seeing Ant coming on Monday's show and fire Harbaugh. He's terrible. We suck. And the world is going to be on fire because the Ravens are now 1-3. The Ravens are going through growing pains right now, and they need to figure it out. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills, and they'll be 4-0 after Sunday night's game. So, guys, in the comments below, who do you guys got? Kevin says the Buffalo Bills are going to win. Carson Lang says the Buffalo Bills are going to beat that ass, yo. Jameson said the Ravens are going to win 24-21. John says Baltimore 35-31. I don't think it's going to be that high of scoring a game, but it could be. Pepe says Lamar is winning the game for 58 minutes, then Lamar's it away.
Oh,
okay. Or just to pull a 13 seconds, because I know Alpha Rob's watching, and I made him a Buffalo Bills 13-second shirt when Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs scored him on 13 seconds to beat him in the AFC Championship game. Maybe it's 59 minutes in 48 seconds. that Mars does well. Kevin Cummings says Ravens had the 32nd ranked pass ranked defense. Ouch.
Eek.
Ouch. And they had arguably the best secondary on paper in the AFC North. Wow, that is terrible. Carson Lang says the reason why Lamar and Henry ran good on Dallas defense is because their defense isn't set up to defend the run. Bills are going to make Lamar beat them with his arm, and he won't.
Oh.
Not wrong. Alpha Rob says the Bills 38-20. Minshew ate him up. What Allen going to do to them? Not wrong. And he also says the Buffalo Bills secondary will shut down the Ravens receiver like they shut down everyone else's receivers. Jameson says Justin Tucker is going to drill a 50-yard field goal for the win. I believe I saw a stat where Justin Tucker's missed like 5 straight field goals. So far
he's been off this year.
Yeah.
That guy's usually on it. This year he's been terrible, dude. For real.
Yeah. And Von Miller is back being Von Miller again, says Alpha Rob. It's about time.
He is.
He's getting paid a lot of money. It's about time he's not sucking.
He needs to eat greedy.
Yeah. And Kevin says, so you were expecting them to suck. Just say it. I remember you saying, eat your words like a man. I did not say the Buffalo Bills were going to suck. I just said they were going to not be as great as everybody thought they were. I'm pulling up my predictions right now, and I actually have the Buffalo Bills going 9-8 this season. I mean, that's not terrible. That is potentially a playoff team, but I did not have them starting the season off 0-3 or 3-0. Of course.
Do you want a mulligan on that one, Book?
No, I don't, because they have when you look at the Buffalo Bills schedule, it does get tougher, right? They played the Arizona Cardinals week 1. We thought the Arizona Cardinals weren't going to be bad, which they are. They played Miami. I actually had them losing to Miami that Thursday night game. That's the game that Tua went, right? And the Buffalo Bills actually just destroyed the Dolphins. That's the one game I was wrong. The Buffalo Bills destroyed Jacksonville last week, but then they played the Texans. I mean, obviously they play the Ravens this week, but then they play the Texans, they play the Jets, they play the Colts, they play the Chiefs, the 49ers, the Lions, and Patriots and Jets back weeks. I mean, their schedule gets tougher. Like, I'm not saying they're a bad team. They got a tough schedule, and Kevin's like 9-8 is a shitty number. LOL. They get at least 11 wins. By them beating Miami week 2, I would say 10 wins, but like it's not going to be 12, 13, 14 wins. They're going to be battling for a wild card spot. That's just the way it is. And Alpha Rob says, can't wait till they beat the ball dropping crybaby Diggs in a couple weeks. That is going to be a great game.
Yeah.
But guys, that is going to be it for tonight's show. We were on here for 2 hours, man.
Damn, I can't believe people dealt with us for that long.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely appreciate you guys. But guys, there's still time to enter in the Week 4 NFL Pick'em. Click on the Google Docs form in the description below. If you win this week, you get an NFL jersey of your choice. And if you enter in all year, there's a grand prize of potential $2,000. So right now we have a 3-way tie for first place for the $2,000 grand prize, about 20 wins apiece. So there's still time to jump in there. Still time to win those dollar bills, y'all. But Week 4 NFL Pick'em, NFL jersey. Click on the link below. Mark,